Hi, welcome to Caravan Camping Week. We've been doing a series of videos to tell you about the different types of products you can take away to go caravan camping and some hints and tips. So I'm here with Tim now from Northland Caravans, and we're going to talk to you about things you should maybe ask for when you're buying your first van, and instead of forgetting and asking for the second time maybe. So we want to try to get it right the first time.
Yeah.
And Tim's been selling vans for years.
For over 10 years.
10 years.
Yep.
So let's go at the front and just
Yep.
take you through some of the things that you recommend people to ask
Yeah,
for
yep.
that you could get on pretty much any caravan.
Correct.
But you might need to remind the salesperson when you're asking for
Yeah,
it.
that's
So
right.
let's go at the front.
Yeah. So down the front here, we have the mesh and the A-frame, which is great for your storage for your water hoses, silage hoses, your jockey wheel.
So you can't see that, but where the A-frame's like a triangle, underneath they've enclosed it with mesh. So you can actually put some lightweight bits of pieces.
Correct.
Maybe your hose.
Yeah, that's hose. Silage hose, your jockey wheel as well, or your wheel chocks. And like you said, Stuart, just light items.
Lightweight stuff.
Yes,
in there.
yeah.
But that's again, I actually wouldn't have thought of that myself.
No,
so
that's
a great
right.
thing.
Yeah, definitely nice and handy to have. All your vans these days will have a tunnel boot storage, and as you can see, that's a nice large opening there as well. So that's great for additional storage for your Weber-Q barbecues. They fit into here with no thermostat on the lids. So again, additional storage, so you can put your poles and other bits and pieces and other items.
So storage is really important.
Yeah, 100%.
Try to get in a storage.
Correct. And then underneath here as well, we've also got the gas bayonet point. So then when you've got that Weber-Q out, it's on a nice day like today, you can have your BBQ connected to that, the Weber BBQ's connected to the gas bayonet as
So
well.
just going to make sure you ask for maybe
make
when
sure.
you're ordering your van.
Definitely. Yeah.
Did you work your way down?
Yep. You've also
This little, I saw this before.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
right. So that's the satellite explorer point. So if you have a portable satellite dish, you can plug it into here, which then goes into your TV. If not, if you go to a caravan park that you might need to connect up to the antenna, then you can connect up to the antenna as well, because some areas the reception may not be the best. So always make sure you got a satellite explorer point on your caravan
So you
as well.
ask for that again.
Yeah, you got to ask for that.
There's a little gadget, but it's
Yeah.
already plumbed through.
Correct. Yeah, ready to go.
As you work down, you got steps, like it's a nice low access.
Well, that's
now
that.
this door, this is pretty common, but I want to show you this.
Yeah. So the handle just folds up, which separates the two doors. On a nice day like today again, Stuart, you got the anti-mesh door there, which then circulates the breeze.
It's got a nice fresh breeze.
Correct.
So the days of just having a solid door are gone.
That's right, correct.
And most vans have this type of system where you have a screen door, let the fresh air in, open maybe a vent on the inside,
that's right.
get the air flowing through there.
Correct.
So you can close that, that's great. That's obviously nice and strong and secure.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
We move down. Again, most of the vans have these. I love these. It's such a simple, great idea.
Yeah.
But again, if you haven't got, what are these called again?
Drop down picnic table.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this just drops down,
Yep.
and there's little arms on the side, so there's no legs to put down.
No legs.
And it's enough there to put like a toaster, some breakfast stuff, and
Definitely.
that's pretty easy.
And that's why you want to make sure you got a 240 power point here as well. So when you do connect up your toaster or your kettle or whatever you have on the outside, any cooking devices, you can plug it into the 240.
That's a power supply.
Power
on the
supply.
outside.
Yep.
As we work further down, I thought this was maybe a hot water system or something, but
No. So this one here is an outside TV compartment. So what this gives you, Stuart, is a opportunity to bring your TV from inside to outside. So again, nice day like today with the football on, or cricket, or V8 supercars, depends what you want to watch. You could be sitting out underneath here. You got your 240 volt power point as well, and your 12 volt, and you've also got stereo controls on the outside here as well, so you can control that stereo.
So you can't fit your TV in there, but the TV inside, is it made to kind of unhook pretty easy? Is it?
Yeah, correct, and then bring it
Just slide
outside.
it back
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
it.
So you can sit out here and relax.
Yeah, and be watching TV or watching the news.
Talking about sitting back and relaxing, this van's got a little bit more storage. This is pretty cool as well.
Yeah,
What's this?
yeah. So this is fairly new compared to obviously many years ago. This is the storage behind the shower, so we're utilising that area that was always a void by putting this door in. But what it is, it's a great spot to put your fold-up table and chairs into. So again, like we were talking before, Stuart, you can get your table and chairs out, pull out your awning, nice day like today, TV, barbecue, what more could you ask for? Correct, exactly.
Going.
Yeah.
So again, on the here, you kind of recommend to put more of the lightweight bits and pieces
Correct,
in there.
that's right. You want to be
too heavy.
That's right, nothing too heavy. You want to be keeping an eye on where you're spreading your weight.
Yep.
But inside here, that goes all the way up to the top, so it's great for the fold-up, table and chairs, but also your brooms, maybe curved roof rafters and anti-flat kits for your awning as well, because obviously you got your roll-out awning.
Fit in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, so just come back over. I noticed you got speakers. So
Yes.
do you have to ask for these, or most of them got them these
Most
days?
of them will have them, but just make sure you got 2 outside speakers,
So
because
that's
obviously.
just for radio. The radio's inside.
Correct.
You can
Yeah.
play it outside.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Just when we come back around the front here.
Yeah.
So this is I find quite handy too. Now,
Yeah.
years ago there weren't lights on the outside. You kind
Yeah.
of had to find your van. You're stumbling around. So this is a good little feature.
Yeah.
Like a little light that just fits into the handle.
Correct, yeah, that's right. So you got a little Bargeman light handle here, and it's got the LED light underneath there as well.
This is great just to kind of easily get a grip.
Correct.
You can see the steps.
That's
you can
right.
find your van.
You know where you
you're not
are.
gonna stumble away.
That's right.
From your neighbour's van up to have a few.
That's right.
chances at night.
And also, what you'll find on the outside here, Stuart, is we've got plenty of LED lights on the outside as well. So we've got 3 on the awning side, 1 on the front, 1 on the back, and 1 on the non-door side, which is great for when you're hooking up late at night or early in the morning, or you need to grab something. You've got plenty of lights on the outside. LED are nice and bright as well.
Now, we did check the back of the van previously, and there was a camera. Now, again, that's not standard.
No.
But would you suggest to ask for it? 'Cause
Definitely.
it would make it a lot easier to reverse.
That's right. So it's a safety day system, and that's got an inbuilt microphone as well. So you don't have to yell down the side of the car in the Caravan or have your radios. So you have a display screen that will go inside your vehicle, and then obviously whoever's standing at the back of the van can communicate to the driver as
So
well.
you don't have to use a CB. You can
No.
actually just talk.
Yeah, correct.
And the person in the car can actually hear you through the screen.
Correct. And it also gives you a live feed as well, Stuart. So as you're driving along, you can see the cars that are behind you or that truck that's behind you. So not only just for reversing, but also as you're driving
so
along
if
as
there's
well.
someone behind you.
Yeah,
So
correct.
you can just see it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Even though you've got your mirrors set up properly and
Correct.
stuff,
That's
it just
right.
gives you another point of
That's right.
reference to see what's behind
Yeah,
you.
that's right.
All
At least then you know where that car is, which is a very safe option to have on the Caravans.
So we've just kind of just touched on the outside of some things that you should ask for maybe when you're buying your first van. This van here is, what, nearly 21 foot?
20'6".
I actually knew that beforehand. So it's 20'6".
Yeah.
And this is like, a typical size van?
Pretty
or on the
much.
smaller side? Or
Correct. Probably about mid-range.
About mid-range.
Of course, you can go up to 24 foot, but that's probably more for your experienced travellers, because obviously that's a much bigger van, of course. And also you can come down to about 17 foot as well.
Okay, but this van here you could take away for a weekend away, but how about a lap of Australia? You could take something around this size.
Of course you can. Yeah, nice and comfortably.
I knew the answer to that because inside, while it's 20'6",
Yes.
inside it's got everything that you need in a kind of more medium-sized package, and we'll go inside and have a look now. After you, Tim.
Easy.
Okay, Tim, we've just looked at the outside,
Yep.
and we've talked about some things that you might want to ask for your first van, so you kind of get it more right the first time.
Yeah.
Right. Now we're inside, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So we're going to go through a couple of the features of the van that you might be able to ask when you're ordering it.
Yep.
Or they may come standard with it, but it's just something just to think about
Yeah.
that makes it a little bit more comfortable, especially going for a long trip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're sitting on a beautiful sheepskin rug.
Yes.
Mate. That's, interesting.
That's right. No, all
That's a
decorated.
big bed. I'll stay
Yes.
here. You
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
there.
No, that's
You're
all right, mate. No.
So tell me about this bedroom set.
Yeah. So as you said, obviously I'm sitting on a queen size mattress, which is the inner spring. But underneath you got the lift up storage as well. So again, great for putting the tubs underneath there with shoes and blankets and other items.
Yep, so you just lift up the bed.
Yep.
And is there kind of like
gas struts on that?
to
Yeah.
help you? So
That's it.
Isn't that heavy?
Correct.
But it's a great big storage space.
That's right. So again, utilising all that storage underneath the bed. So like I said, for additional storage for your blankets, shoes. Again, like you said before, just light items.
Yeah,
So nothing
yeah.
too heavy underneath there.
You go to the back there, and
Yeah.
I noticed you've got little shelves in the corner.
Yeah, correct.
Which would be pretty handy for your phone or a
Books.
radio, books.
Yep. Yep.
Again, just a little thing that you may not pick up the first time you look into the van.
Yeah.
But imagine being at home without a bedside table.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
would drive me
Yeah.
mental.
Well,
So
and even the lights underneath there, Stuart. So it's great for when you're reading books at night time. So you got the 2 lights on both sides. So at least when you're reading a book at night time, you've got extra lights in there as well.
and you got some storage on the side.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, look, a bedroom in the TV, it's always a no for me. But we've got it in this case.
Yes.
But that.
Yeah, that's
Importantly, that spins around.
spins around as well.
I
So
think it's important to ask for because when I
Yeah.
sit here,
Yeah.
now, you can do the bit below. Show them
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bit down
Yeah,
here.
so also what we've got is a flip up. So you can put your feet up. So Stuart's sitting there kicking back, relaxing. He can also be watching TV nice and comfortable as well.
Now, we've said this before, I'm 6'4". I kind of fit okay.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. I mean, I like the idea of this.
Definitely.
And I had heard it's really important that when you do blow your van, especially going off for longer trips, that you have this kind of kitchen dinette, TV in a place that you could sit comfortably and watch TV for a few hours in a night if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
So being able to sit here and to watch the TV is pretty important.
Oh, 100%.
So I'll let you fold that back down. Yeah. Now, let me just show you this. This is the little diner area. So this is like about 1.5 people really could fit on here, is it? Yeah. But check out this table. So this is a nice size. I'm checking my emails. I'm checking the stock market, you know, and watching Netflix on my computer. But then, shawam, it extends bigger.
Correct. So that means room to have your dinner. For both people to sit there, eat your dinner. Obviously plenty of room for your plates and your cups, and still be watching Netflix as well.
So you've got a little PowerPoint here, which I just found is pretty cool. So if you want to plug something in your actual laptop, it's probably something to ask for.
Yeah, correct. And on the other side there, Stuart, we've got USB charging points as well. So again, if you've got a mobile phone or iPad, you can plug it in there and it'll be charging off your battery system.
Cool. Now, this kitchen here, I mean, again, were you going away for a weekend or you're going away for 6 months?
Yeah.
Having a kitchen with some bench space is really important.
Yes, yeah.
And you talked about this angled. What's the deal with the bench here?
So by doing an angled kitchen, what it gives you is more bench space down the end here, which like you said before is very critical in a caravan. So the smaller the caravan, the less bench space you get. So with a 20'6" with the angled kitchen, plenty of bench space down the end, but we've also got the recessed cooker here as well. So with that recessed cooker, it gives you more bench space again. But when you are cooking with that lid up, you've still got plenty of bench space on the end there.
So just under here, you can flip that up. There's a gas cooker.
Yes, yep.
And you've got a grill.
And a grill, yep.
There's a microwave up there.
Yes.
But what I had noticed is that underneath the cooker, you've got a big pot drawer.
Correct, yeah. So we do an option with the mini grill and a pot drawer underneath. So again, additional storage for any other cooking items. If not, we can get rid of the pot drawer and put a full-size oven there as well.
Okay, so the pot drawer is really good for storage again. That's
Yes.
maybe something that people are asking more and more in your home, having a pot drawer,
That's right.
deep drawers. We could do that inside as well.
Yeah.
And as you go across the front, you've got the mains tap and the filtered tap.
Yes.
So maybe something you could ask for a filtered
Definitely,
water.
yeah.
And you don't have to pump the water with your foot
No,
anymore.
that's all gone.
12-volt pump.
That's all. There's a switch up there which turns on your 12-volt pump, which then sources those water from those water tanks.
And you just turn the tap on.
Yeah, correct. That's when you're free camping. But when you're in a caravan part, you'll have mains water connected to the caravan.
So you've got mains pressure.
Correct, yeah, with mains pressure, which then comes through both the filtered tap as well as your flick mixer tap there as well.
Okay, now one more thing that's, I guess, come into maybe the last, 10 years more is about asking for a full-size fridge.
Yes,
So talk about a full-size fridge. It's more like the size of your fridge at home. That's just to my left of Karen, you can't fit it in. But that's a full-size fridge which works off of...
So 12 volt, gas and 240. And obviously, so that's known as a three-way fridge. There is also an option to go 12 volt compressor as well, which runs off the 12 volt system.
Yeah, and you've got like a nice little sunroof here, which you could open up to a little bit of air in.
Correct, yeah, and one above the bed as well. And like you said, they're fantastic.
So you've asked for two?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
definitely
you can
want
ask for two.
So not only, like you said before, Stuart, it allows the air to circulate, but it also allows the natural light to come through as well.
Yeah. And at the very back of the van, I mean, this is only 20'6".
Yes.
It's a nice size to tow.
Yeah.
You've got a separate shower.
Yep.
A toilet.
Yep.
And you've also got a washing machine
as well.
that's got an under bench washing machine,
that's
so you've got
right.
more bench space.
Correct. Yeah.
So, look, we're here with Tim from Northland, and we've just covered some of the things that you might want to ask for in your first van, and it just gives you some idea about talking to the salesperson and trying to get that first purchase more right than your second or your third van.
Yeah. There's a couple of other things as well, Stuart. It's just behind your head there. You've got a 12 volt Sirocco fan. So that's great as well to circulate the air at night time. They don't use a lot of power. And again, when you're free camping as well, that will circulate the air.
Okay, so you're not using power from the air conditioning.
No.
You just want to circulate the air a bit. So
Yeah.
it's not something else to ask for.
Correct, definitely. And also that leads into like a solar and a battery as well. You want to make sure you've got a solar panel on the roof. and obviously, of course, a battery as well, which will then give you enough power inside your van. So if you do want to do a night or two free camping, especially if you are new to it, you might find a nice spot on the side of the river or wherever it could be. You want to make sure you've got a solar panel on the roof as well.
And so when you're getting the van, should you get 1 or 2 panels?
One generally is an entry level, but you can upgrade to 2, 3 or 4. Depends how much free camping you're looking at doing.
Well, free camping's become more and more popular.
Correct.
I mean, why wouldn't you get everything in the van here?
That's right.
So if it was me buying my first caravan, which
Yep.
I usually use a camper trailer,
Yeah.
I'd probably want an extra solar panel or 2.
Correct, yep.
And probably maybe another battery.
Yeah, 2 battery, 2 solar.
So
yeah.
again, ask for that at the start.
Yeah.
Saves you having to muck around trying to fit it afterwards.
Afterwards, that's
and
right.
Then, and you get those things factory fitted then.
Of course you can, yeah,
So that's
right.
included in the weight of the van.
That's right, yeah.
That's really important. Whatever you fit on afterwards isn't on the plate.
No.
When they weigh.
Not as
If you
part
get
of your
it fitted
tear.
at the factory.
That's right.
It is.
It's all built into part of your tear weight.
Well, I'm up for a van. I don't know about you guys, but this is fantastic. Thanks, Tim.
No, he's still.
So we've just touched about some of those ideas about what to look for with your first van. And if you want any more advice, please go online to our website at www.caravanandcampingsa.com.au, and there's plenty of advice, hints and tips there. So thank you so much, Tim.
No, easy. Thanks, guys.
All right, Tim, I'm here in the Northland Yard.
Yes.
And as part of the sale,
Yep.
I hear there's a special anniversary.
Yeah, that's right. So Northland Caravans was established in 1970. So 50 years celebration this year. So
50 years.
50 years. So
As we said, joking in the car, that's 50 year this whole year.
for the whole year.
But as part of the sale, look, well, you've told me that most of the vans are pretty sharp priced.
Yes, correct.
And so come on down and have a look. There's a really good range here.
Yeah.
And when you're here, don't forget to ask about the Road Trip Ready Guide that is being delivered right now. So there should be in all the members' yards. And also don't forget about the Let's Go Caravan and Camping SA Club, which you can join. There's information on the back of the guide. So thanks, Tim, so much.
No, easy, Stuart. Thank you for watching. And any questions, come and see us.
And a happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.